Hi, my name's Norb Kohler. I'm a FedEx line haul contractor out of Rialto, Southern California. I've been involved in the Southern California market for almost 4 years. And a couple of years ago, I met Tim Goff and myGroundForce. And approximately a year and a half, 2 years ago, we became a client and just worked with Tim and extremely happy with the product, just having a fantastic time. I think one of the key areas for us is the fuel savings. When we first started using it, Tim pointed out some of the missteps and how much we were missing out on fuel savings by filling up outside of FedEx. Most of our guys are day runs and spot runs, so we typically fill up at FedEx almost 100% of the time. Until I realized how much I was losing, now our guys fill up 100% of the time, so we don't lose any of those funds. I think our biggest challenges before using myGroundForce was just pulling the data. I mean, we know that the data is there, but being able to divide that data and pull what we want was probably our biggest challenge. So that became part of the reason why when we first met Tim that we started using myGroundForce and was able to pull out that data. Specifically, as I mentioned, related to fuel costs, but also settlement issues in terms of, the differences between solo runs and our spot runs. We wanted to know how that related and what the percentages were, how it related to fuel percentages on spots, fuel percentages on day runs, PM runs, that sort of thing. One of the reasons why we embraced this new technology and sort of AI-supported technology through myGroundForce was essentially the cost to get in. I mean, when you think about it, the potential savings, I think when we first discovered our fuel issue, we were saving like over $1,000 every settlement statement. So you balance that between the cost of getting involved with the myGroundForce, it just made sense to us. So there's tremendous savings, and everybody knows, I mean, the more you can utilize technology, it takes a bit of learning, and yeah, there's a learning curve to it, but the more you invest in the technology and start using the technology, the more friendly it becomes, the more data you're able to pull, the easier it is to access data from that technology. I think our confidence level in adapting technology is actually very good. But I think the key to that is a partnership with myGroundForce. So we operate as business owners and we have enough on our plate to make sure the business is running smooth in terms of people management, truck management. So adopting the technology in a partnership with myGroundForce becomes critical in sort of like your exposure to technology. So instead of being afraid of it and ignoring those new initiatives that are out there, in a partnership with myGroundForce, you can adapt more easily to those and grow as the AI technology grows. One of the main takeaways is AI is moving in a certain direction. You got to partner with somebody like myGroundForce, and I can't speak highly enough of the team at myGroundForce, obviously beginning with Tim Goff and all the way down the line. At the last several line haul conferences, I've been there and participating, and when I see the myGroundForce display, it's always overwhelming how many team members he's willing to put in and just give a good exposure to myGroundForce and the support that's adopted in being a partner with them. So yeah, I can't speak highly enough about them. Great job, guys.